Are you feeling overwhelmed by the sheer chaos of modern life? Do you ever feel distracted, emotionally reactive, and just pulled in 1,000 different directions by notifications, headlines, and endless demands? It's a feeling most of us know all too well. That sense of being on a treadmill, constantly busy, but never truly productive, hyper-connected, but also weirdly isolated. But what if the key to building real mental resilience wasn't some trendy new system, but 3 simple, practical exercises you could start doing today? What if there was an ancient operating system for the mind, tested for over 2,000 years, designed to help you regain control and find calm in a frantic world? Well, there is. It's called Stoicism. And this is your beginner's daily guide to actually practicing it. We're not going to get lost in dense academic texts. Instead, we're giving you 3 powerful, actionable steps you can use every single day to build a more resilient, focused, and tranquil mind. Let's get into it. What is Stoicism? Before we jump into the exercises, let's quickly clear up what Stoicism actually is. A lot of people think it means gritting your teeth through pain or suppressing your emotions. That's a total caricature. Real Stoicism isn't about becoming a robot. It's about understanding our emotions so they don't get to run the show. It's a philosophy designed to make us more resilient, happier, and better human beings. At its core is one of the most powerful ideas in history, the dichotomy of control. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who was born into slavery and became a legendary teacher, put it best. Some things are within our power, while others are not. So what's in our power? Our own opinions, our choices, our desires, our actions. Basically, everything that comes from inside us. And what's not in our power? Things like our body, our reputation, what other people do, or how much traffic there is. Just think about that for a second. How much of your daily anxiety comes from stressing about things you ultimately have zero control over? The traffic jam, what your boss really thought of your presentation, or whether someone will text you back. The Stoics teach that our suffering doesn't come from these events, but from our judgments about them. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Once you truly realize this, you will find strength. So, the goal of our daily practice is to train our minds to constantly separate what we can control from what we can't, and then pour all our energy into what we can control. This is how we build what the Stoics called the inner citadel, a fortress in your mind that stays calm and secure, no matter what chaos is raging outside. So, how do we start laying the bricks for this fortress? It begins the moment you wake up. Exercise 1, the morning mindset. Prepare for the day. The first exercise is all about setting your intention for the day before the world shoves its own agenda at you. It's got 2 simple parts, a little reading and a little reflection. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius was arguably the most powerful man on earth. Yet every single morning, he took time to write to himself and prepare his mind for the day. You can start by doing something similar. Grab a book of Stoic wisdom, Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, Seneca's Letters, or the teachings of Epictetus are the big 3. Each morning, before you touch your phone, read just 1 passage. That's it. 1. As the philosopher Seneca put it, you should select 1 thought to be thoroughly digested that day. Let's take one of Marcus Aurelius's most famous morning thoughts as an example. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." You start with gratitude. Just acknowledge the simple gift of being here before your mind starts making its list of problems. The second part of this morning routine is preparation. After that moment of reflection, you prepare yourself for the people you're going to meet. Marcus Aurelius was brutally honest about this. He told himself, "Today I shall be meeting with interference, ingratitude, insolence, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness." Now that might sound like a real downer, but it's actually a brilliant resilience tool. He then reminds himself that people act this way because they don't know any better, and that his job as a fellow human is to work with them, not against them. By expecting that things won't always be perfect, you're not surprised or angered when they aren't. You've already rehearsed your response. You've decided ahead of time to respond with patience and reason. So, your first daily exercise is this. Read one Stoic idea. Think about it. Then, set a clear intention for how you want to show up today, no matter what anyone else does. This simple act shifts your focus from the external chaos to your own internal compass. Exercise 2. The Stoic's Compass. What is in my control? Our second exercise is a mental habit you'll use all day long. It's where you actively apply that dichotomy of control we just talked about. As you go about your day, you just have to keep asking one simple question. Is this in my control? Let's make it practical. You're stuck in traffic and running late for a big meeting. You feel the stress building, your heart is pounding, and you start quietly cursing every other driver. Stop. Ask the question, is the traffic itself in your control? Nope. Are the actions of the other drivers in your control? Definitely not. Was the time you left for the meeting in your control? Not anymore. That's in the past. So what is in your control, right here and now? Your reaction, your judgment about being stuck. You can choose to sit there fuming and flooding your body with stress hormones, which helps absolutely no one. Or you can accept the reality of it. You could use the time to listen to a podcast, take a few deep breaths, or calmly call ahead and let them know you'll be late. Those are the things you actually have power over. This isn't about being passive. It's about being strategic. The Stoics taught that we should do everything in our power to aim for our goals. An archer does everything she can to aim perfectly, but she has to accept that a sudden gust of wind, something she can't control, might nudge the arrow off course. Your happiness should be tied to your effort, the part you control, not the outcome, which is often out of your hands. Throughout your day, make this question your sidekick. When a coworker is being difficult, when your Wi-Fi dies, when you get some harsh criticism, ask yourself, what part of this is up to me? Your opinion and your next move. And what part isn't? The final result, the other person's feelings, the event itself. When you practice this mental sorting, you stop wasting precious energy on things you can't change. You free yourself from the anxiety and frustration that comes from trying to command the uncommandable. This is the main job of life, to sort things out so you can focus your will where it actually has power. Exercise 3. The Evening Review. Pleading your case. Our final exercise brings the day to a neat close. Just as we started with intention, we end with reflection. This practice comes from Seneca, who said it was a cornerstone of his daily life. He wrote, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day and go back over what I've done and said, hiding nothing from myself, passing nothing by." In short, he put himself on trial each night. But this isn't about beating yourself up or feeling guilty. Think of it as a calm, objective review designed to help you learn and get just a little bit better each day. The process is simple. Before you fall asleep, ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do wrong today? What did I do right? What duty did I leave undone? Be honest, but also be kind to yourself. Maybe you lost your temper when you planned to be patient. Acknowledge it without judgment. As Seneca would tell himself, see that you do not do this anymore. For the moment, I excuse you. Acknowledging the slip-up is the key to improving. Then, think about what you did well. Did you handle a tough conversation with grace? Did you stay focused on your work? Acknowledging your wins reinforces good habits and builds momentum for tomorrow. Finally, what did you leave undone? What did you procrastinate on or avoid? This question isn't meant to make you feel bad. It's meant to bring clarity to your priorities for tomorrow. This evening review takes maybe 5 or 10 minutes, but it is absolutely transformative. It ensures that every day becomes a lesson, and it stops you from making the same mistakes over and over. You'll find that just knowing this nightly review is coming will help you be more mindful during the day, because you know you'll be checking in with yourself later. All right, that's it. 3 simple, practical exercises to start your daily Stoic practice. 1. The morning mindset. Start your day with gratitude and prepare your mind for whatever comes your way. 2. The Stoic's compass. All day long, ask, is this in my control? And focus your energy only on what is. 3. The evening review. End your day with an honest and kind self-assessment to learn from your actions. These aren't magic tricks. They're a practice. The real power comes from showing up and doing them day after day. As the saying goes, well-being is realized by small steps, but it's no small thing. By making these habits part of your routine, you'll start to build that inner fortress, that calm center that gives you strength no matter what storms life throws at you. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more practical wisdom. We're trying to build a community of modern-day Stoics, and we'd love for you to be a part of it. And now, for your first act of reflection, I've got a question for you. Which of these 3 exercises are you going to start with tomorrow? Let us know in the comments below. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. You can start today. You can start right now.